Welcome to Pinnacle Performance Company's Fishbowl Friday with Pinnacle co-founder and COO G. Riley Mills and master instructor and editorial director Brad Lawrence.
We're back. Did you miss us? I missed you.
It's Fishbowl Friday.
It is Fishbowl Friday. What is Fishbowl Friday?
So every Friday, rain, sleet, snow, hurricanes, we're here.
More reliable in the post office.
We're here. This fishbowl is here. Bunch of questions are here. Some you've sent in. We draw one, we answer it, give you some insights, and then we send you off on your weekend. Ready?
What a way to start the weekend.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
All right.
What do you got? Oh.
All right. In a recent presentation, I was clear, but the audience seemed disengaged. How can I reach everyone?
Wow.
So
that person's clear, but felt
in their
okay.
humble opinion,
Okay.
they were clear.
Okay.
So,
self-perceptions.
Yeah, so their self-perception that my first question respectfully to the person who sent this one in is, were you clear? And what I mean by that is if the audience is disengaged, that means they're either bored, they're not connecting with your material, they're not finding the relevance. So maybe start by, I would get some feedback afterward. How did that resonate? What did you think? Did I miss anything?
Well, I think one of the challenges with a question like this, whenever I'm coaching somebody, I'm seeking to close the gap between self-perception and reality.
Yes.
Because it's easy for you to feel like you were either clear or not clear, or you were nervous or you were confident. It's easy you have feelings, of course, because you did the thing, but your feelings are oftentimes very different than how we view you, interpret you, etc. So closing that gap is really important. Video is really helpful with that.
Yes.
Seeking feedback to your point.
For sure.
I would recommend doing both so you can compare the feedback to the video to making sure that they're lining up.
Yeah, very good. And also to this person, we say it in our books, we say it in our training sessions and our coaching sessions. If your audience is bored or disengaged, whose fault is it?
It's their audience's fault.
It's never the audience's fault.
Man.
So that's the first thing I would say to this person is if that audience is disengaged, it's not their fault.
Yeah.
It's your fault. And you as the facilitator or the speaker have to figure out, why do I not have them? Why are they not with me? And I would go back and I would look at both your delivery and your content. So delivery could be, are you speaking in monotone? Mm-hmm. Are you not making eye contact? Are your hands in your pockets so your gestures are very boring and constrictive? Or have you not hooked them in? Your opening hook, did you hook them in and is the relevance not there? The value that you're providing, they just don't care because you're not connecting with the material.
What's the whiff'em?
What's the whiff'em? What's in it for me? It's what every audience, the minute you open your mouth, is thinking. Time is money. I got a million things I could be doing besides listening to you facilitate this meeting or do this presentation. Why should I listen to you? It's why that opening hook to capture their attention and then bring them in and then somehow laying out the relevance right away of here's what you're going to get out of this next hour if you give me your attention, and then constructing content that flows and the narrative is clear and moves and is interesting and surprising. That's going to help with the disengaged audience.
We've done a whole episode, I think, on pattern interrupts. So
Yes.
we'll recap those here.
Yes, please.
But to your point, the whiff'em, the hook, a lot of that is important out of the gate. But then once you get into it, attention spans are a real thing, especially if you're virtual.
Yeah. Shrink.
Ensuring that you're concise, and you're maximizing that time. It's as lean and as tight as possible. But then also, what are you doing throughout your content to continually engage people or re-engage them? Because you can't rely on a great hook or a great whiff'em that's not going to sustain you over 30 minutes, an hour, or whatever.
Yeah, so that's a really good point that Brad just made is those pattern interrupts, they have to continue throughout. Every couple minutes, switch something up, ask a question, pull the audience, have them raise their hand.
It's tough to do too many.
It's tough to, exactly. I've rarely seen it where you do too many, but that way you're completely surprising your audience, keeping them on the edge of their seat. You're surprising them. It's something unexpected, and pretty soon the hour is done, and they went, "Oh my gosh, that was so great! That was so much fun! It was so interactive, and I felt like I was part of it." That is how you engage a disengaged audience. So there's your Fishbowl Friday for this week. Any parting words, or you just want to say
I can't
goodbye?
wait for the next one.
Excellent. We'll see
How
you
about
all.
Fishbowl Saturday?
Let's do it. Let's see you all next Friday for the next Fishbowl Friday. See you then.
Bye.
If you'd like to submit a question for the Fishbowl, drop us an email at fishbowl@pinper.com. If you'd like to learn more about Pinnacle Performance Company, email us at info@pinper.com. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and tell your friends. See you next week.